Alright, here we go. We got our 1941 Willys. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I got the front end propped open lightly because I was finishing up putting the headlights on. You can see the wires. I had to cut a hole in that for the turn signals. It's got the built-in turn signals on it. If you look right here, okay, there's your halogen headlight turn signal. We still got if you look right there, it's got a lip. Okay, now I don't really need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and caulk that into some silicone because we don't want water getting in that. Okay, and here's your headlight buckets right here. I mean your headlight bezels with the glass. Okay, we had to go purchase screws, different various sizes, because the screws they gave us were way too small. Okay, so instead of just buying one screw and making 10 trips, I had to buy 3 different sizes, and we're probably going to end up using this one so you can see the difference. Okay, so it really turns out to be something right there. See, that's something right there that, you know, doesn't look like much, but it takes time to go do all that. We had to go ahead and purchase some silicone. I went ahead and got black so we can silicone gaps in, because we don't want water getting in on the headlights. So this has turned out to be a 2-day job putting headlights on the 41 Willys. We got your emblem right here. It's looking nice. We still got to touch all this up that we didn't get when we painted. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open the hood of the vehicle now. And this is just one shock working. The upholstery shop ripped the wires. I don't know how they did that, but they did. What we did is I put some temporary stoppers on right here. I was gonna go ahead and tell you that in California, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now. We had to put some temporary stoppers on here because Mike, the wheel guy, didn't really measure the offset right in the wheels. Okay, for the wheels that he got for you, which are right there, the offset is actually out too far, which pushes the wheel in. So from the beautiful design that Street Beast has made for us here, when you turn the wheel will hit the front of your frame here. So I put some temporary stoppers on there, and since we're not going to drive the vehicle or whatever, you might be able to go back to Budnick, which I'm sure they'll take the wheels back to reset the offset for you. That has been done before, and I've had it done, and I don't think they charge anything to do that. So, but as you can see, you still got their same motor. The upholstery shop did not take your motor out. Okay, and if you look at the exhaust here, just take a look how tight it is. Okay, what we got is we got to pull the tranny out, but before we get to that, see, I'm doing a walk around for you here. We went ahead and got your seat risers installed. I went ahead and made seat risers. I'm going to personally make covers right here, so when you open the door, you don't see under the seat. Okay, so the seats are sitting in the right place. I had some orange piping made, and if I have time, I'm going to go ahead and put piping across all the gaps here. If you look right here, you can see we got the windshield out right now. All your gauges are working. If you look right here, you can see they all come on. Everything looks good. We got your radio working again. Let's get the radio on.
Go, I like to taste that sugar, that sweet and low.
This is your switch for your exhaust to open up your exhaust. Got your steering wheel installed. I got a cover that goes on the bottom of the floor down there to cover the steering column. That was actually Street Beast design of putting in the steering column that way. That isn't how I do it, but that's how they did it. I wanted the interior shop to make a cover for that so you wouldn't see it. I got your dash laying out right now. Here's your center console right here. I still got to do some work to that. If you look right here, you can see that the upholstery shop decided to use self-tapping screws on that instead of finished screws. And it doesn't really look, I mean, I'm just being honest, okay, Larry? I'm just being honest. So I'm going to try to finish that out because we did take your car. We did have some stuff made at another upholstery shop and these upholstery shops are just thieving bastards. I had them I took your panels out here, okay, if you notice now that it's got an orange trim, of course it needs cleaned up. So I had them put trim around the edge. Yeah, it's a fucking mess. I had them make covers for your shocks, so when the trunk is open, if you look right here, you can see that when the trunk's open, those will have nice covers on them. Okay, I went ahead and paid them for that, so I'll go ahead and put it on your bill. We got your Willwood brakes installed on the rear wheels. You can see them right there. Okay, the rear wheels are in the openings, and they look like the wheels are closed because the rear end's hanging down. Once the car has weight on it, the wheels will go up inside the car. Okay, we got your front brakes installed. So by looking at the overall vehicle, you can see that we still got some detail work to do to it. We're gonna have to recolor, sand, and buff your car. The upholstery shop had gotten glue all over the car, and we need to rebuff it. But mainly we gotta clean all this up, okay? And you know, I mean, what can I say, dude? I'm working on it as fast as I fucking can, the best I can. I'm gonna get up under here. I want to show you the transmission situation, because that's what I'm working on today at 6:30 in the fucking morning. And there's a transmission. If you look at the exhaust system here, okay, it's a very tight squeeze. I got to drop the cross member out, and I got to do all this upside down on my back. Okay, there's your drive shaft. We got to take it out. I got to disconnect the shifter. So you can see why they were going to charge a lot of money to do this. All your linkage has got to come apart. And this is the torque converter right here. It's got a stock torque converter, and now we're going to put a 2100 stall converter in it. Okay, that'll make it where your car will stay idling. I still got to drop your starter out right there and put a shim in it, because when you start it, it grinds. So we still got to do that. Fuck. So this is not going to be a fun job taking that transmission out, but yeah, we'll get it done. We got to disconnect your dipstick tube. We got to disconnect the I don't know if you can see that right in there, the kick down cable. We got to disconnect that, and then we're going to pull your transmission back. Once all that's done, we'll pull your transmission back and pull the torque converter out, put the new torque converter in, and then put the transmission back in. Here's where we're going to disconnect your exhaust and drop it right there in that area. And to do that, okay, we have to, if you look right here real close, you got 4 bolts. Well, what makes this a pain in the ass is there's a bolt all the way in the back, and it's right next to the engine. So to get that out, we'll have to literally take the header off of the vehicle to bring it out, to take that last bolt out. We have to do that on both sides. But yeah, if you look on the floor right here, we got us a power steering leak. We got to fix that. You can see the drip on it right there. I don't know why that's leaking, but we will fix it, okay? And that's the situation we have, Larry. That's the fucking deal. Here's your trunk lid over here. We haven't installed it yet because I was doing all that interior. And you can see that the back of the trunk lid is covered. Okay. I gotta make some door covers for the openings here, because the upholstery shop, if you watch real close, okay, you can see that the whole door panel moves when you use it. They didn't put a panel on there and screw the panel to it like it's supposed to be. So I got to remove those, fix that, okay? Then we got to come over here, got to take this fucking panel off because they didn't make a cover for your bright light switch, and the wires are stuffed back inside this panel. So we're gonna have to do something about that. Okay, when your panel is installed in the car, okay, this big gap, there's a big gap here. I gotta make a cover that goes around your steering column. Once again, we got your windshield out because they cracked the windshield. And you know, what else, you know? I'm getting it done, that's all I can tell you. Jesus. There's your car. It's looking really, really nice. Colors are beautiful, the paint job's beautiful. And this is still parts that I got to install on your vehicle. Okay, we got our this is our battery kill switch. We got to put that in there. This is our floor trim that I purchased. Okay, for our steering column down on the floor. We got our rear view mirror. I don't know about the license plate light yet. Okay, this is non-retractable seat belts. I got to put those on. We got our wiper cover. I'll show you where that goes. I still got to cut the knurl off, or the stem, because the stem's too long. But this goes right there. Okay. A lot of work. Still a lot of work. And yes, we have been working on your car. One day, Larry, that could be you. One day. Soon. That could be you.